So this is my view out of my back hatch this morning, and I just decided earlier this morning that I'm definitely staying another night. It's quiet here. I've got some video to edit and I want to do some organization in the Jeep, so why not do it with that kind of view? I'm probably going to regret it tomorrow when I do the $1 million drive on a Saturday and a Sunday. And all the other areas in that location. So, but if I do it right, then I should hit Moab and some national parks on a Monday and Tuesday, which would be really nice to do on a weekday. So it might work out in the end. It'll just be slow going tomorrow, which I'm one of the slow ones anyway, so I guess I shouldn't worry about it too much. But for now, today I am going to just probably organize the Jeep and enjoy the quiet. I'll probably there's a good chance I'll have somebody camping next to me tonight since it is a Friday, but I'll just wait and see. So I'm going to organize. I still have a lot of video to edit, so I'll probably do that at some point too. But at least I'll be doing it with that view. So even though I slept pretty well in the Jeep last night, even with it being tilted like that, I'm going to go ahead and level it with these Go treads, I think they're called. But figured I'd give these a shot and see how they do. Alright, it's nice and level side to side, and it's a little bit high in the front, but that's okay. I'd rather have it high in the front than unlevel side to side, but that should do the trick for the night. So I got some of this stuff off the top, reorganized my storage containers, put some things in there that I didn't need inside. The back is a disaster just because I'm going through everything. This rear box, and trying to figure out what to do with everything of stuff that I actually use. I've got a whole bunch of crap that is what were you thinking, but like I said, I'm going through everything trying to figure out what I use now for 2 months and what I haven't, and what I haven't goes up top. And yeah, I got a lot of crap, but I'm also living on the road 8 straight months, and I didn't know. Next time will definitely be different, but that's what it looks like now. When it's all put back together, it'll be nice and organized. Everything will be easy to get to. Like in this box here, I've just got some MREs that I need to eat, and I've got my camping chair. I got a bottle of Febreze there, and an extra propane stove. This is just an extra trash bag, washcloth, and some toiletry items that I use when I'm able to take a shower, and just an extra towel, my USB fans, and I've actually got a box of miscellaneous stuff underneath there that I had to move every night, and now I've finally made enough room in this box where it can just all go in there. So that's the type of stuff that I'm doing. It'll come together, and being able to take my time and do it in nice weather really makes a difference. So hopefully in about an hour everything should be back where it needs to be. All right, so I have everything organized, and everything that I don't need or haven't been using is up top, and everything that I am using now is down below, or for the most part anyway. I feel a lot better about it. I made some more room inside. I don't have to move nearly as much stuff around. So I'm gonna sit back there and kind of watch the weather unfold, because all that stuff there is blowing this way. And good thing it is that actually looks worse on camera than it does in person, so does that. But as you can probably hear, there's ATVs and dirt bikes, and they're going along this road, and luckily all that dust is blowing in the opposite direction. But since it is the desert, I'm sure I'm getting some dust inside the cab, but no big deal. I want to sit inside and feel the breeze. I forgot to put new tubes on the bike. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet or not. I should, since I've got the time, but I'll decide that later. For now, just made some coffee. I'm going to take a break and kind of just chill out a while and then see what happens. All right, it is Saturday, and I think it's about 8:30. I'm gonna get, well, what's been lately an early start and leave that view, which I enjoyed all day yesterday. I actually got quite a bit done with all the organization, which I talked about earlier. I even got motivated to change the tubes on the bike, which the rear was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. I hadn't changed a tire in a long time, and with the gear changes and all that stuff, it was nothing I couldn't figure out, but it took me a little longer than I figured. And then as I was taking the bike off to ride it, I realized I don't have a key for the lock on the bike lock that's on it. And I put that on there. I mean, it's on the gas can, the shovel, the bike, the tire, and it's just because, you know, if thieves want it, they're not going to walk by and take it. They're going to really want it and have to cut the lock off in the bike lock, which isn't going to be hard to do. But just anybody passing by in a parking lot isn't going to be able to rip it off without some tools or something. But so that's on there. So I do have the means to either cut the lock or cut the chain. But I'm gonna wait a couple of days and see if I can't jog my memory as to where I put the stupid key. So that was a little disheartening. But if I decide I really want to ride the bike somewhere, it's just gonna be cut off, and I'll take it. But the tubes are on. The air is holding. They were brand new tubes, so I do need a front tire, because the one that I did get is a little bit worn, but it'll do for now. I should have swapped actually the tires between the front and the rear, but thought about that after the fact, and I'm not going to go back and do that. So anyway, the Jeep is packed, configured to travel, which doesn't take much these days. I've kind of downsized a lot. It doesn't look like it, and all this stuff here is all kind of pushed to the back. It's actually plenty of room up front where I can crawl into the back there and sit and get ready for bed if I need to stealth sleep or something. But so I am heading to the $1 Million Highway, and it is a Saturday, so it could be kind of full, but that's all right. I don't have any plans, and I've got a lot of suggestions from a lot of people, so thanks so much. I've got a lot of that stuff down, or all of it down, and I'll just see what happens as I go. It'll all depend on how much time I take, and I plan on taking a lot of time to do this drive, to check out Silverton, Ouray, and all the rest of it. I'd really like to do a couple of gold mines if possible, or mines in general if possible, and maybe even a pass. The one Black Bear, I don't think I'm going to attempt this on this trip. I've heard it's a little gnarly. Probably it's nothing that the Jeep couldn't handle, but I'm relaxed, and I don't want to stress. And even on easy trails, you know, you stress a little bit just because you're mentally thinking about, you know, even avoiding like potholes and things like that, and just having to pay attention, you know, a lot more as to where you're going versus being on pavement. So not that it's bad, it's just you know, you think more, you stress a little bit more, and I'm really not in the mood for that. But for the one pass, I might do that. I heard that wasn't too bad. I think that was Red Pass or something. So we'll see. I just wing it like I always do. But it's another gorgeous morning, and I'm hoping that the weather stays. It will be some amazing views if the weather stays this way. So the mountains still being snow-capped should make for a really beautiful drive. So I am on 50 West heading towards 550 and Silverton and Ironton, and I came across this pull-off at about 10,500 feet, and I saw this out of the corner of my eye, and I'd been looking for something like this since I've been on this trip, because I came across something like this last year with my brother-in-law up in South Dakota, Wyoming and such. And so this is water coming straight out of the mountain. So I am going to fill up my water container with that and enjoy some fresh water over the next few days. Check out the setting on Main Street here. Look at that. Super cool town. And I'm really looking forward to the drive between here and Silverton. I'm going to check out a couple of shops real quick and then head out. So that there is the town of Ouray. There's the road you come up on. And I'm actually standing on top of the Jeep to get the pic over the trees. There might be a better spot up top, but I don't know. This seemed to be a good one, so I figured I'd take it.